Okay, so another video. This one should be pretty quick for me. This year will be the first year. I got several firsts with this project, actually. So this will be the first year I'm participating in the Woodwhisperers Woodworkers Against Cancer Project, because it was actually a project that I had the space and time and ability to do. Last year's was just not feasible for me. So it's going to be a picture frame with acrylic, figures inlaid in acrylic on the inside of it. And it'll be my first time doing that. First time with Woodworkers for Fighting Cancer. First time using my Incra jig that I picked up yesterday. And it should be the first time, if it works, that I'll be using the router table that I picked up at an auction a couple months ago. I want to participate in this one because pretty much right now it seems like everybody I know is affected by cancer. I lost my grandfather to it. My dad's struggling with it. I know I'm going to end up struggling with it. One of my coworkers struggles with it. Another one of my coworkers, his dad is really not doing well right now. And then my girlfriend's nephew just lost his grandfather to it a few weeks ago, and he also really loves Paw Patrol, so that's why I decided to go ahead and use these for it, and then he'll be the one that gets this once I'm done. So I'm pretty much making this up as I go, which is kind of standard for me. So stay tuned and we'll see how this turns out. Thank you. this is it. It's done. Obviously, mistakes were made in the process, but I actually kind of like the way it came out. Weird little bubbles there. It's my second time using the polyester resin. Well, third. So there's a couple spots where it leaked through here and over here, and I was able to scrape it off while it was still kind of in a gooey state. There's a little bit right there. The polyacrylic, I'm not sure, the jury's still out on that. I'm definitely going to add one more coat to this before I put the hanger on there. And obviously, I still can't carve. I guess it looks okay from a distance. The feet look okay, in my opinion, but that was terrible. First 2 times I used it was for making pen blanks. And the first time I didn't add enough catalyst, I think. And it was kind of gooey for a long time. It was solid in the middle. The outside was kind of sticky. And it was kind of a failed attempt. I ended up throwing them all away. And then the second time, I added more. It says, based off the thickness, how many drops of the catalyst to add. And however much I added wasn't enough, so I added a little bit more the next time. This time it says 6 drops per ounce. So I tried to be as close as possible, but then I didn't want to have it gooey again, so I went a little extra. And one of the side effects is potential cracking of the resin as it hardens. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. And actually, I can't even see it now. Here we go. Can you see that here? I don't know. There's a little bit. Yeah, I can catch it with my finger. I might be able to hear it. Okay, so it started cracking along that edge. And I took my infrared gun. I took the gun and I started measuring what I was looking at. And it was up to 130 degrees. And picking it up, you could feel super hot on the back, which, probably 130 degrees. So what I did was I went ahead and I put it on the chair. As you can see, hopefully I remember to put the picture there. I put it on the chair next to my giant fan, which is continuously proving itself to be useful. And that immediately started dropping the temperature back down. So I don't know if that played a factor, but I think it mitigated further cracking throughout. This bubble here just kind of erupted early on. Not sure where that came from because it wasn't there to start with. And then so did this one over here. But either way, and then of course it was windy because it can't not be windy around me. So it blew a little bit across, I'm assuming that's a girl's face. So it was definitely a little harder than I expected it to be, but that's not saying much. I'm not really that good at this stuff, so pretty cool. I don't have any more resin, otherwise I would probably do this again. I don't know anybody else to give it to at the moment. But thanks again for the Woodwhisperer, for putting this together. Like I said, pretty much everybody I know has been affected by cancer in the last couple of years. It's just like out of the blue, everyone I know. So really enjoyed being able to participate in this, and thanks for watching. One more thing. JT's into John Deere, big time. I don't have any John Deere stuff, but I got a lot of steel chainsaw stuff, so I'm going to take this in the backyard and get some action shots just to be different.